happening, my dudes? Welcome back to the Triple Log channel. I hope you're all doing epic today. Been sort of mulling over a little idea at the moment of possibly looking at a new motorcycle. A little bit of a different riding style for me, that's for sure. Now, as much as I love my street triple, and what's not to love about it? It's perfect. It's great handling, you know, plenty of fun in the twisties, plenty of fun on straights, and you know, real nice and comfortable. But because I'm feeling like I'm putting many more miles on my bikes these days, especially with doing these vlogging, and you know, and I've also had a little idea of doing some camping in the future. Sort of doing a bit of travelling on a motorcycle. I'm thinking maybe I'm needing a bike that's a little bit better to suit. So I'm not quite going to spoil exactly what it is I'm looking at yet, because not only, you know, might I not actually trade up, but also where's the fun in that? But yeah, quickly, if you haven't had a chance, hit that like and subscribe if you're liking what you're seeing. For all those who have done it, man, you guys are epic. But today's video, I just want to talk to you about bit of a controversial title to the video, I know. Why does your riding suck? And what I mean by this is, do you ever give yourself a hard time while you're out and about riding? You know, that you have one of them days, nothing seems to be clicking well, nothing seems to be connecting right. You just, for some reason, can't seem to feel stable in the bends, or your braking's a bit off. You know, and you're really starting to beat yourself up, considering whether or not riding motorcycles is for you, or you know, whether it's just something that's embedded within you that you just can't ride well at all. Well, let's debunk that today. It's not that you suck at riding, you're just having a bad day. Well, we all get them. You know, we get it where, you know, you can't seem to not, I don't know, maybe stop falling out with other road users, and or maybe other road users are, you know, making you jump a bit more than usual, or you just don't seem to be in the right place. You know, I definitely get days like that, man. You know, for every single ride that I go out on, you know, I mess at least one thing up. Whether it was that I may have spooked somebody, you know, I sort of went for an overtake I might, you know, I probably shouldn't have, or say if I'm out on a group ride with another rider and it just seems that I can't, you know, speed up. You know, I just can't seem to hold my bottle with the other rider or riders. It's just the way it goes, man. That's this game. Oh my god, look at this view. This is gorgeous. Anybody who don't know this is the Acle Strait between Acle and Great Yarmouth, and it's an absolute gorgeous stretch of straight. But anyway, I digress. So why does your riding suck at that particular moment? Okay, so break it down for yourself. How are you feeling on that day? Are you stressed out? Are you stressed out from work? Had an argument with your missus or boyfriend, you know, feeling things financially, or if it just randomly doesn't feel right to ride. Unless you're using your motorcycle for work, then you do have the option to leave your bike at home. You know, if you're too tired, if you're too exhausted, then your riding is definitely going to suffer. Are you hydrating yourself right? If you're not drinking well, then definitely, man, that's going to affect how you're riding. You know, it affects your thinking power. You know, are you eating tons of junk food and whatever? I didn't mean to turn this into a life video, but you know, it really does make a big difference to your riding. You just got to think about the little things in your life that are making you active on your motorcycle. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not like you know, I'm not crazy about health. You know, I don't go to the gym or anything like that. You know, I mean, hats off to anybody who can, who's got the patience for that sort of thing. But you know, this is where I get my exercise, on my bike. It's always good to at least practice some form of, you know, fitness, whether it is just your eating habits or smoking or whatever. Anyway, I digress. I'm sort of moving on to this whole life thing, which I didn't want to go down the route of. But in regards to your riding, on the more practical side of things, is there anything you could do more that could help you improve your skill? So whether it's, I know, you're in a car park and you're just not feeling like you're able to move right, you know, you're about to nearly drop the bike, and you know, is there anything you could do to work on that? Maybe go to the car park, buy a stack of cones off of Amazon for like $5. This is what I did. You You know, I love doing sort of car park drills and whatnot, and it keeps everything sharp, practicing my, you know, my progressive braking and emergency stop, swerve avoidance, figure eights, and set up loads of, you know, different courses to, you know, work on my speed in and out of cones like you see on the Moto Gymkhana. It's great fun. You know, maybe it's something to do with your skill set when you're actually out and about, sort of riding the, you know, the sort of faster roads. Is it, you know, you feel that your twisties are a little bit lacking or whatever, you know, jump on YouTube, man. You know, I've got a number of videos on different things, and I'm always going to be bringing out more, breaking down individual things that help you sort of essentially stack the building blocks onto becoming a better rider that we could all do with it. You know, are you taking enough training courses? Are you getting yourself out there to doing some sort of more advanced stuff? Are you thinking about doing maybe wheelie school, really scare yourself a bit, you know, and then realizing, you know, how to handle a bike that's essentially out of control? Maybe you can put yourself on for a track day. You don't have to go fast, but just to learn how to carry speed better through corners and how to better your braking into the bends and things like that. You know, there are a number of courses, advanced rider, all these things that just make you naturally a better rider day in, day out. You know, definitely worth checking them all out, man. Like, I don't want to make this a long video, but it's just stuff for you to think about to improve your riding and make you feel more comfortable and connected to the bike and to the road. But don't beat yourself up. You know, there's no such thing as a perfect ride. There never will be. Like, I've been over it before in one of my top 10, but these are the reason why I like to do videos like this, so I can sort of break it down gradually and make it a bit more bite-sized. So just always have a little think about the different variations of training and self-training and whatnot, or even advice. Ask other people, you know, what more can we do? What more can I do to improve this, that and the other? Self-assessment is key. But if you ever get to the point in your riding where you believe that you have learned everything, then probably stop riding. If not, have a re-evaluation and just think to yourself, I'm not done yet. There is always more. Of course there's always more. Loads more you could always do. Also, my final point on this matter. So not only are you now trying to do, you know, the practicality side of things, where you're trying to better your skill and whatnot, but also what about your mindset? How's your ego? Are you pissed off with other road users all the time? Are you constantly believing it's them who's at fault? Rather than sort of self-assessing and think, right, I need to look after myself, not rely on other people to keep an eye on you. But you can only look after yourself. You can't make other people look after you. You can't make other people keep an eye on where you are on the road and let you out and this and the other, and, you know, watch out for your filter and this and the other. Take responsibility for yourself, man, in everything you're doing. So yeah, always take responsibility for your own actions on a bike. You'll find yourself being a hell of a lot safer and a lot more productive. And like I said, you can't control what these people do. They're so used to their cage, they're so used to their distance that they keep from each other, this and the other. They don't realise just what it feels like on one of these bad boys. So look after number one, guys, and you'll feel a hell of a lot better about it. Oh my, how gorgeous is all this? Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up here, folks. I didn't really want to make it an exceptionally long one and, you know, waffle a ton of crap at you, you know, but just a little bit of food for thought, something for you to think about, you know, taking responsibility for yourself, how to better your own riding. Stop giving yourself such a hard time. Stop looking for that perfect ride, because there isn't one. Don't give yourself a hard time. All right, your riding doesn't suck. It was just a moment in time where your riding ability wasn't as good as it could be. All right, my dudes. Anyway, keep liking and subscribing, commenting. I really want to hear all of your opinions. I'm going to try not to give this away here, but if anybody has gone from maybe a smaller bike like the Street Triple onto, say, maybe a bigger, more, how can I put this, longer distance motorcycle, fit more for traveling, yeah, then please let me know in the comments, drop me a DM, let me know what the change was like from one motorcycle to the other, from a smaller one to a larger one. How hard are they to move around and push? Are they quite heavy and cumbersome? Yeah, let us know. Alright, my dudes. Anyway, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, dudes.